Hello again, friends. Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another another series that I'm doing for 2024 to use up old design team kits. So this was from the Craft-A-Clock. I have a ton of Craft-A-Clock stuff. Beautiful. I just have it on my shelves and I forget about it. So my goal is I'm going to be using this until this collection's used up, and then we're going to just move right on. Yeah, so I spent some time fussy cutting some items that my hand cramped, and I was over that. So the one thing is they do have a lot of fussy cut stuff that you do. And as you can see, this is a well-loved bag. It had a hole in it, and I just made it work. All right, so all of this fussy cut we're not gonna use. Let's pull that out because I think it's pretty, and I might have to come in and fussy cut some stuff, but everything coordinates. So we're gonna use one. I might fussy cut that. Then we're just gonna pull one and we're gonna go with it. That's the goal. We're gonna use these other pieces. Thing is though, like I don't know, I've got mini paper pads that we're gonna start using of these collections too, so you will see that, just not today. Been rearranging things, as you know, and using up stuff. Okay. What is this collection? This collection is the Scent of Nostalgia. They do have open design team calls right now, and I say, go for it. So, let's I'm gonna fussy cut that out. What photos do we want to do? I've got these in order. These are everything in here is what I want to work on before I start anything else. And it's all separated. So we've got the dogs, Grant's farm. This was Maggie hunting a bird in the yard. Mostly that, to get all the dog stuff up. The rest of Vegas is in here. So get all of those used or completed before I can move on to what do we got? So I want to get Vegas, the dogs. She Loves Color 2023 is broke up into page kits that I put together, so as I come across them I will scrap them. Paris, Germany, S'mores Night is somewhere. I don't know if I finished that or not. I need to look. I think I did. Or not. I don't know. Grant's Farm, She Loves Color 2024. I started, and then there's a Google Earth picture. My husband made it. Before I start, so Paris and Germany, I've pulled a few of those just because there were some items. When I pulled the page kit, I was like, oh, this would be good for that. So, but outside of that, unless I pull a page kit that I know will go with something from Paris, Germany, She Loves Color, London, South Dakota, the Saints game. There's a lot of these that I have. Like one, I don't have anything from December printed. So that was like a long-winded way to say we're going to do, I just sorted them out. We're going to do the first thing on the top. So it's Maggie staring out the window. We're going to go with that. I'm going to trim it down to more manageable photo. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to. I want to do a 3x4. So there we go. Then we got to. Okay, we're going to use this side. And because the goal is to use it all up, we're going to get rid of all the packaging. And we need something contrasting. Let's go with the pink. And the wood grain. So these are 8 by 8. The other one was 6 by 6. All right. So we'll do some matting. We're going to cut that out. Maybe do something like, do we want to do that? Maggie's looking that way. I think we're gonna do like that. So I'm gonna fussy cut that up and put it on that. Then we'll have Maggie matted up, and we'll tuck her in down here, and we'll floral explosion. So give me a minute to get that all done, and I will be right back. All right, so this is what I've got going on so far. I actually really like the way that that picture is sitting. So that's just the best way to do this is to just, oh well, do that, right? Tack it down. How did I? Tack that down. And then, come on, we'll tack this down. Okay, that way it doesn't get moved. Now because there's a harsh edge here from where I cut that out, we're gonna put it right here. I've pulled 2 more pieces and I've got that there, but I don't remember who, but somebody asked about looking into using punches. So we're gonna go ahead, cut a 2-inch strip and another 2-inch strip from the 8 by 8, saving that piece. And then this guy, we're just gonna cut 3, basically right in half. Excuse me. All right, I feel like we'll do a scalloped edge on these. So we know how to use punches. It wasn't so much that they wanted to learn how to use a punch, they wanted to see how to incorporate these in. So this is a standard border punch, Fiskars, scalloped edge, lining it up. Okay, we've got that one. We'll do this one. And sometimes, you guys, I really do screw them up. They don't always match. It's totally fine. Okay. And then we've got Notebook. This is an EK Success. Needs to go this way. This one, I always screw up. But the thing is, you can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And there we go. So, this guy actually kind of want that smaller. So we're just, I usually just line it up. It's not quite an inch, but it'll do. It feels good to be using these collections. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and tuck that guy right there, pulling that off because it's 8 by 8. So, and then so we're going to have the seam underneath where the photo's going to go. Okay, which is another thing that somebody was asking about, was for mini paper pads. You guys know what? I didn't turn all my lights on. What? Okay. Technically this was mini, it was 6 by 12. We are currently binge watching the Yellowstone, which is really fun. And then there's the seam. I'm going to go ahead and stick this guy right about there. But we want to tuck this in over here. Okay. So yeah, that, we're going to go ahead and glue those down there. And glue that one partially down. I changed the nib of this. Gives me more glue flow. All right. Then let's come in with these little guys and just pop up underneath. It's good to keep these round for this effect, so I just put one underneath there. We're going to put one underneath here so that they're somewhat popped up. Let's be fun. And put one right under here. There's so much exciting news coming to the channel. It could be released, obviously, by the time this goes live, but it may not be. So, the one thing I liked about Craft the Clock is you see this, but then it's also for this, right? It's the same pattern in reverse. Who knew? I really should just keep those handy. And then we're going to stick that there. We're going to go ahead and stick one here. And stick one there, okay. And we want, oh, I like it. I'm just gonna tuck that right there. Then we're gonna pop some foam bits right underneath the edges. So the whole thing doesn't have to be popped up, but it is fun to give it a little bit of depth and dimension when it's florals. Right? So as you can see, boom, have a little bit of movement. And then come in with tucking of all of these florals. Pop another one up. These layouts are so beautiful and so easy to create with. I really wish that I would have cut some more items out, but you win some, you lose some, right? As you notice, I'm only really popping in the glue at the tips so that we can do more tucking. So just at the tip of it. And do a little fun. Okay, super thick card paperweight too. Okay, I'm just gonna get this right here. And this is almost done, you guys. It's a layout that I haven't used material in a long time. I don't really use a lot, but it's still another layout with items scrapped, which ultimately is the goal, right? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm sure we've got some pails in here that we could use. This one will go nicely. And that one I think we'll go with those. Really been working on like upgrading the game on the organization. All right. So let's do 1, 2, 3 there. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle those around and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got those just popped around in 1 and 4 little clusters, and then we're going to add some very cute widow turtles. Just for a little bit of dimension, and because why not, they're here. They will add a big pop. Okay. And then let's see. I think we go with the brown. And these are Play Color 2. It's Tombow. I have had them forever. We're just going to run right over all of it. Seal it in with a nice little sketchy line border. And add some of our own splatters on top. that is going to call it. We're going to do that. We're going to go gold because I'm using this up. I'm actually really going to miss this. Kind of adds just a bit of something to this page, right? Well, to any page. That is going to do it for our layout today. So stick with me, guys. Let's see how much we can get used up. I'm only committing to Q1 right now of 2025 because usually when I say I'm going to use all my stuff and never buy anything for a year, that doesn't work, and I quit, and I just don't like to, you know, do that to myself. So we're going to go first quarter, try to see how much I can get used up. Today is January 2nd, so I'm not actually as far ahead as you would think I would have been for being off for a month, but been doing a lot of stuff. Healing, resting, family, you know, fun things. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let me know if you have any of this company's material. I have a ton of them. I have a lot of collections. I was on the design team for about 2 years, and they were very generous with their design team. So I love the products and everything, so I'm so happy to be playing with them again and see if I can clear up some of my cubbies and get some of these beautiful papers completed. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later with another video. Bye.